Clients often ask me when they first meet me, Tammy, what's your story? I heard you were a prosecutor in Philadelphia. How did you end up doing estate planning and working with the elderly? Well, that's interesting. It did start, my story, when I was in Philadelphia as a prosecutor. One of the first cases I had dealt with Medicare and Medicaid fraud. And there was a guy, his name was Brian, and he owned an ambulance company. And he started taking a little extra here and there and billed for lots of extra as time went on, to the point where he could buy himself a yacht, which he no longer has. So once I learned all those complicated regulations and the like, it intrigued me, I have to say. But what added to that got me to where I am is a family situation, which is so often the case. My elderly aunt had been ill, and over time had had some problems with her health and some finances and her businesses. So when I moved back to my hometown of Muncie, Pennsylvania, I spent some time with her before getting a new job. And I helped her get through the bags and things of paperwork and the like that she just couldn't open because her chronic health conditions had really set her back a bit. And then one day she had the inevitable fall that lots of my clients experience, and it spent some time in the hospital and the nursing home. And I found myself at a total loss. I just didn't know what to do, you know. She was ready to come home and they said, get the house ready. I didn't know what that meant, where you go, if there's any funding for it. So I learned it. And at the same time, I had met Jeff Marshall when I moved back. And I realized, you know, this is a good fit for me. It developed my heart for these older people and people that are even younger that want to do what they need to do to protect themselves and their families from costs of nursing facilities and get their money where they want to, when they want to. So I'm just glad that I'm here, and I love working with my clients at Marshall Parker.